Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Where from?
I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Wow. What brings you to Japan? Why did you come to Japan?
So I do an exchange program
Mm-hmm.
at Tamabi in Tokyo,
Oh my god.
and it's a partner school with my school in Amsterdam, my art school, and I wanted to go to Japan because I've had an interest in Japan for a long time.
Really?
Of course, it started with anime,
Yeah,
as a lot of people,
yeah.
but I've learned to love manga and just the illustration and the styles I like a lot. So I was really interested in that, and through the anime, I got introduced to the traditional Japanese culture. And I found that it's really, really opposite of what I know,
Oh yeah.
and that's why, I've got an interest for that.
Wow, wow.
Yes.
So you studying in Japan?
Yes.
Like you studying art, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you like really fashionable.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
God. You said you like anime, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite anime?
I have a favorite anime, and a lot of Japanese people don't know it, but it's called Tatami Galaxy.
Tatami Galaxy.
Have you heard of it?
Never.
It plays in Kyoto, and it's about a student, and it has 11 episodes, and every episode, his whole school career, his university school career rewinds, and there's 11 different universes in which he applies for different how do you call it, everyone applies for a club, and he thinks to get the perfect campus life, he keeps choosing a different one.
Wow.
It's really interesting. The ending is really mind-blowing to me still. I think it's a
Really?
masterpiece. Please watch
Wow.
it.
Maybe I'll watch it.
Yes, and it's really
Okay.
funny as well.
You recommend?
Yes, I recommend
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. And also you said you knew about Japanese traditional culture?
Yes, here and there.
Oh, what kind of Japanese culture did you know before you come to Japan?
In everyday interaction, I feel like Japanese people are very considerate of other people and their environment, and it's in the very little things, which I find really interesting. And it all comes from the same mindset where the harmony is most appreciated in a space, and then after that is yourself. And I feel like where I'm from, it's more like the individual, and then also your interaction with other people, but it's a lot more individual based. So I found that contrast really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, actually, but you just one question, you talk a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
Really?
Like I feel you're very intelligent. Oh my God.
Well, these are kind of things that I've been thinking about since
Mhm.
I've been here. So
Okay.
I find it nice to have some output now as well,
Yeah.
and not only have it in my head, but
Mhm,
this
mhm.
is my
Okay.
impressions.
So by the way, when did you got here?
I got here at the end of August.
So 3 months ago.
Yes.
What was your first impression of Japan?
The very first thing I saw was when I got out of the airport and I took the train to my dorm. I noticed that everyone was sitting in specific seats on the train, and if it's always people of three with someone in between, and if that's full, people stand, but it's always next to the door, and everyone has a designated place. And I thought there was kind of a choreography that I didn't know.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting to see that everyone has their set place.
Yeah.
As well as behavior. I feel like everyone is either looking on their phone, like a video, doing something, or they have their eyes closed sleeping, and no one really looks at each other, I found as well,
Yeah,
which was
that's
quite
true.
interesting.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. You're studying at the Tama Bijutsu Daigaku, right?
Yes.
So, what's it like student life in Japan?
Student life?
Yeah.
It's really nice. I feel really lucky that I've got to make Japanese friends.
Really?
Yes. And my university is a bit far out of the center, so what we do sometimes after school is just have a drink at an izakaya or a restaurant that's like in this little excluded area, and because it's near the school, you run into everyone there, and it's kind of this hub of all the students from my university in this place that you wouldn't think to run into anyone. But I kind of like this little hub that we have. And just to be in contact with the Japanese students, it's so nice.
Wow, you got Japanese friends.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. So, what do you think about Japanese young people in general?
I think everyone is very kind, for sure.
Kind.
And what I also found, especially with my fellow students, is everyone's very curious
Curious.
about me especially and where I'm from, because
Mm.
there's not many exchange students,
Mhm.
and everyone keeps asking, and I really appreciate that people want to know about my
Okay.
culture as well. So
Mhm.
I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So, you studying art in Tama Bijutsu Daikaku, right?
Yes,
And did you feel any differences Japanese art and Western art?
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But first, my fellow students were the ones to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
They told me my art was more was very different and not what they're used to, because what I did for a project was more like a realistic style, like picturing people and stories. And what I've learned about the Japanese art style is it's very highly conceptual
Okay.
and visually sometimes very simple,
Mm.
and has a lot of interaction with the space a lot of the time, which is interesting. There can be a lot of context in very little physical
Mm-hmm,
work.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's always
Okay.
interesting, and everyone has a really interesting concept that's
Mm.
always well thought out, and I find that really
Okay.
interesting to share. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Mm.
I think, of course, in Japanese architecture, it's completely different.
Yes.
For example, shrine,
Mhm.
temple, and skyscrapers as well.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Japanese architecture in general?
About the skyscrapers and modern buildings, I don't have a lot of
Mhm.
opinions. It's
Mhm.
not my favorite. I don't have a lot of thoughts about
Oh,
it.
yeah?
But when I first went to Kyoto, I went to a lot of shrines and temples, and I really found it super inspiring
Oh, yeah.
to walk around a temple. And there's a lot of details that make the experience of walking through a space like that so different from any other Western
Mm.
building. For example, you're always elevated a bit, and you always look down into the garden.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to see it, but you're not really allowed to enter. It's kind of this in between space always, and I really like the corridors outside of the
Mhm.
temples.
Mhm.
Um, and I like the way the doors close like this, and it can open spaces, but it
Mhm.
can also exclude you from spaces. You walk through it with your senses.
Mhm.
Because you don't wear any shoes, you feel the tatami under your feet. You smell the tatami sometimes. You hear. You hear people in the other room because it's just shoji walls,
Yeah.
and it's a very sensory experience. It's
Mhm.
very yeah, you're just very present whenever
Mhm.
you walk through a space like that.
Wow.
And I've never walked through a space as intentional as I did
Mhm.
then, so I found it very inspiring. Yeah.
Okay. I'm very surprised that you know shoji.
Yes.
Wow, every foreigner sometimes know tatami,
Tatami.
but I've never met the person who knows shoji. Wow, that's so surprised. Of course, and I'm Japanese, so
Yes.
temple shrine is very normal for
Yes.
me. But I'm really like interesting from the
Mm.
perspective from like the foreign people.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you pray or throwing money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Did
I
you
did.
try fortune paper?
Yes, I
Yeah?
did. I've done it 3 times,
Uh-huh.
and I got what's it called? Daikichi?
The daikichi.
Daikichi. I
Mhm.
got it 3 times. The 3 times I did it.
Really? Oh my
So I'm scared
god.
to do it one more time, but
Yeah.
probably somewhere soon.
I think you should stop.
Maybe
Don't
I
do it
should
for
stop.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, you got 3 daikichis.
Yes.
Lucky girl.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Mm.
that's so nice.
It's been a good experience.
So in 3 months,
Yeah.
where did you go? Of course, you're studying in here.
Yes.
Not so many places, but
Yes.
where did you travel?
I only went to Kyoto,
Mhm.
actually. And from Kyoto, I did a day trip to Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
But for the rest, I've just been here, and I take day trips on the weekends because there's so much to see in Tokyo. But I would love to go out as well. I want to go to Hokkaido, for example. I really want to go because I've heard it's the food capital of Japan, and I really love food in general and the food here. So I would love to go. And I might go to Okinawa for a few
Okinawa.
days, even though it's not so warm or tropical at the moment, probably. But I've heard it's also a very different culture, especially with the
Yeah.
natives living
Yeah.
there, and I would love to see some of that. And for the rest, I don't have any plans, but
Mhm.
I would love to see more as well, of course. Yeah.
North part Hokkaido and South Okinawa.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So I
that's
have done
pretty
north and
good.
south, and then
So
everything
how
in
long are you
between.
gonna stay in Japan?
I'm gonna stay here until the beginning of March, so
Oh,
I'm
really?
halfway through.
So you
Living
have
here.
enough time to go Hokkaido and Okinawa.
Hopefully, yes.
Mhm,
Hopefully,
Wow,
Mhm.
nice. So, you went to Kyoto, right?
Yes.
Did you try some Japanese tradition like wearing kimono, tea ceremony?
I didn't wear a kimono.
Mhm.
I
How about onsen?
Yes, I've had an onsen.
Really?
Yes.
Did you try onsen at the ryokan or just like
Not
public onsen?
ryokan. I went to an onsen in the mountains near
Oh, really?
Tokyo.
Mhm.
It's called Okutama.
Okutama.
Yes.
Wow, wow,
And
wow.
it was really beautiful. It was this only local place, and it was at the top of a mountain with a view looking down. So at the open bath, you had a view, which was really beautiful. And yeah, it was a lovely experience. But I haven't been to ryokan. I also
Mhm.
want to experience
Okay.
that. Hopefully, I
Mhm,
can.
mhm. I think some foreigners say onsen is very challenging because
Yeah.
it's not Europe culture.
Yeah.
And you have to share the bathtub with stranger.
Yeah.
And you gotta take off your clothes.
Yeah.
So how was like onsen experience in general? At the first, is it weird or?
I don't feel uncomfortable. I
Mhm.
didn't feel uncomfortable personally. But I feel like there are some aspects of Western culture where you get to
Yeah.
like show a little bit more skin as well.
Mm.
I feel like in the south of Europe, people just tan without their tops on. That's you wouldn't do that here, but it's so interesting that you do have the onsen culture. But
Mhm.
I just didn't think about any of it. I just went in,
Okay.
and it was really relaxing. It was really nice to be
Wow.
in a space with just women.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
Wow, I'm very happy to hear
Yeah.
that. What's your favorite Japanese word, phrase? Can you introduce yourself in Japanese?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
こんにちは、フェイです。
Oh my.
アムステルダム出身です。
Mm-hmm.
多摩美術大学に、で、留学生です。
Oh my god.
今、日本語を勉強しています。
Wow.
よろしくお願いします。
Oh, I'm very surprised. I thought you were gonna say just my name is blah 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 blah. You can say a lot.
I'm
Wow.
studying right now, and yeah, so I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Also, it's a really interesting language.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Do you think Japanese is difficult?
yes, very difficult.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
enjoy
Mhm.
learning more and more. It
Mhm.
works in such an interesting way that's so different from what I
Mhm.
know. So, yeah.
Since you came here,
Yes.
did you feel any culture shock or what surprised you the most in Japan?
Japanese people liking the rules a lot and wanting to maintain the harmony. So I feel like that and the cleanliness I kind of was expecting already.
Mhm.
And what I felt like is that outside of Tokyo, people are a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I would like to
Mhm.
go maybe out of Tokyo and experience a bit more of that and just yeah.
Yeah, that's great advice actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you seem to have a great manner, respectful towards Japanese people, so you don't have to worry about anything too
Yeah.
much. Yeah, I'm always welcome the people like you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
glad to
yeah.
heir that.
But what's your favorite Japanese food in general?
I do have a favorite Japanese
Uh-huh,
food,
uh-huh.
and it's curry rice, but the Japanese style curry rice.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just really enjoy. It's very comforting to me.
Mhm.
Very simple, but I really love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like
curry rice.
curry rice.
I think Indian curry rice and Japanese curry rice is completely different.
It's so different, yeah. And I love Indian curry, so yeah, of course, yeah. Curry is a good food in general.
Wow, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
Here, okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
Yes,
Wow. What do you like about this picture?
the pathway
Mm-hmm.
of the way to walk around the space is
Mhm.
set out so clearly for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's comfortable to go with that
Okay.
current kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to
Okay.
explain, but that's why I
Mhm.
took this picture. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yes.
What was the best memory in Japan?
My best memory was when my friend
Mm-hmm.
came over
Mm-hmm.
and I introduced her to my Japanese friends,
Really?
and we had a day trip to Enoshima.
Wow.
And we had some good snacks. You have this shrimp cracker you can eat there, which was delicious. I swam in the sea even though it was really cold. And then we went to a friend's restaurant that he
Wow.
works at, and the whole day was just a perfect trip and also a colliding of cultures,
Wow.
which was so interesting. And I felt really grateful for the friends I've have here and at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you saw sunset?
Uh,
Mount Fuji?
no, Mount Fuji. It was very cloudy.
Okay. Wow, you're having a great time in Japan.
Yes.
Wow, so last question.
Yes.
People who coming to Japan for the first time,
Yes.
is there any message or advice for them?
I think I found it most important, or I respect it most in people when they are interested in the
Mm-hmm.
culture they're visiting to. So I would just say, like, read up on some things, but things you're actually interested in, and just yeah, just be curious and open to learn. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Mm.
great advice.
Mm.
And it was great interview. So
Yes,
thank
thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. Heel erg
Okay.
bedankt. Bye bye.